What's going on, y'all? It's MK3 the host. You know what time it is. You know where you at. You're at Kirkland's Corner. We here every Monday. Got a special guest in the house. That's right, y'all. We got some legendary blood in the building. Lincoln Poineer. There's not enough I can say right now. We definitely gonna touch on that in a minute. So big ups to channel 724. Make sure you subscribe. That's where you can catch Kirkland's Corner every Monday. We also got some highlights from our top youth athletes in the city. Juju Allen, Carmelo McAfee, we got the J&J Express, and we've also got Justin JP Fold. Those two are going to be coming up. We're going to go do a quick break real quick, and we're going to be back with we're going to be right back with our special guest in just 1 minute here on the corner. Okay. So you said when did you make the transition down here from St. Louis?
Oh man, it's been some years, man. I probably about when we talking about maybe 15 or so. I just say I've been here for at least my age, man. Dang, I've been here a little long, man. So I'm gonna say I'm a Lincoln guy, man. We'll keep it in
Okay,
that.
okay. And because a lot of people come down here
Right.
and try to get adjusted to the Lincoln life, and you hear a lot of people complain, but you notice a lot of people stay here. When you moved here, were you one of those people for those first couple years that like, man, Lincoln is trash, Nebraska is trash, I can't wait to go back home, I'm not from here? Were you one of those people who was really like, I'm not from here, but now it's obviously a little different? But when you first started, how did you feel about Nebraska as a whole?
I felt like it was a place comfortable. I felt like, hey, I don't see these doors locked. You know what I'm saying? These doors was unlocked. It was something new to me because, back home, doors was locked. Glass windows, you know what I'm saying? Metal bars at the gas station. So shooting all the time. So I was like, man, I come here. I'm like, wow, this is good.
Yes.
We can breathe. The air smells great. It's the good life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was until they changed it up.
Yeah. It's not for everybody.
Right. It's not for everybody. Yeah.
But okay, so you came here. It was more like the land of opportunity for you.
It was a place to start fresh. Get out of the trouble situations, and just want to create more. So my dad sent me up here and been here ever since to create more. He was like, you can do better down here. So I'm here, and again, I ain't never looked back. I go up there in the summertime, but
Yeah.
this is home now.
That's probably different for you saying, a place like this is home. And I don't say a place like this to me is a bad thing, but I do know, like we said, there's people who necessarily haven't adjusted to the good life, or who are struggling to adjust to it, not seeing that there are bountiful and plentiful ways and lifestyles here to have. I think what it says is that you've embraced the big red state, which is big. And I think the fact that you have made the name for yourself, and it's not a name that people don't know. You know, I'll be honest. You know, we know who KB is. You know what I'm saying? So it's never, for me personally, just being able to now that I'm grown, because I remember being a kid. Hold up. You know where I'm going with this. I remember being a kid, bro.
I was young too. I
remember being a kid going downtown to Sertango, and I'm just, I'm looking at you and D Love, and shout out to D Love as well. Man, I was a kid. Despite my picture there.
I mean, look at the beard and stuff. So we didn't know. I mean, we had a guy checking IDs. I mean, you went that great. I had to be.
Shout out to Tyree Ballard. He was one of the bouncers back then too. I know he out in Cali now, but yeah, I remember it was me, Eric, Kamari, Willie, J Mac, numerous people. We went to Sertango. That was the time. Ariel, we was there, and it was like, dang man, they out here doing it. Like, I wonder what it's gonna be like when we get on there. I hope I can have that same buzz. And now, being able to do some events with you, being contacted by you to be like, hey, I might need you for something. For me personally, growing up here, it's big for me because it helps me know that, hey, man, you could be next. So you need to pay attention to the people who are ahead of you and follow suit, and don't necessarily veer off the path so much because you want to be your own person, but follow the blueprint, see what work for them. You take what works for you, and then you take it and run, man. So honestly, like this setting is pretty cool, man. Because now you can step into my world real quick, because I know you have various worlds. The DJ booth, you cut hair as well. I mean, there's not a lot you can't do. So for me,
I'm looking around now, I'm thinking, hey, I got some ideas popping down in the head. Like, wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm loving it.
This is home. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Channel 724. This is, like I said, this is where you can find us on Mondays. I told him I was going to look at that camera, but it's actually over there. So, but real quick, so when did you start DJing?
Oh man, I'm thinking like 12 years ago, man. And it was funny how I started, man.
Where at?
Lawrence was teaching me. So we was in Fremont. I went to Crete. I was at Sertango's for my first couple of days. I was, man. That's when D Love, I thought I was ready. You know what I'm saying? And D Love gave me this look. Because the music, he heard the mix, and he looked at me like, what, man, what? I turned it over so quick, and I'm like, oh. And, I looked up to D Love doing his thing. He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, big ups to D Love out there, too.
D Love, as long as my brother, my brother, he like 25 plus in the game, so D Love was out here doing it. I remember D Love taking house speakers to the club at Grandpa's. He had house speakers in his car, in his Jeep, and we just roamed around house speakers. That's when, Pioneer wasn't available. Back then we had the Alpine.
Y'all didn't have no type of iPod back then. Stop playing with me, man.
No, the Alpine system.
I thought you said iPod. I know y'all didn't have no iPod. The Alpines were serious. You had the Alpine. It was serious business.
But yeah, like I said, mad prospects. I gotta go ahead and get my brother put a little salt on it, and then so I didn't talk about in some type of form, fashion, shape. So
okay. And I think it's big to have, like you said, you have people who help groom you. I think now in society, people don't think they need any help with anything, and they just assume it's all gonna come off the strength. And a lot of people get let down that way because that's not how it works. I know you just mentioned 3 people off the rip that helped you get to where you are now. And I would venture to guess that those 3 people you helped or named are doing well in their lives, or are doing things in their various communities, because I don't see your body of work and you associating that with people and not of a lesser class because of anything, monetary wise, but a lesser class of people who aren't on top of the game. Right. And we grown, so we can say that there's people that we know who aren't necessarily where they need to be, we always push them forward for the best, but we still cognizant of the fact there's some people who could be on top of the mountain who are scaling the mountain now just because they didn't have the right people in place putting those pieces together for them. You obviously were fortunate enough to not be from here and get what I feel is a great foundation of pieces with DJ XL, Donnell, and then also D Love, because they're still all relevant in whatever realm they have and hold right now.
Oh, they doing it. Yeah, they doing big things, man. And I mean, man, it's just amazing to see, you know, where we started to where we're going. I mean, I'm still pushing every day, man. Like you said, everybody wants it right then, right now.
Right.
Because that's what you see.
Uh-huh.
But nobody want to work.
I mean, and that's the thing. And you said work. And real quick, we're going to get ready to go into some highlights. First off, in my youth highlights, I got my man Juju on here. Shout out to Cali Boy. Shout out to Miss Tara. Shout out to Ryan as well, the parents of Juju. We're going to get to that clip here real soon. And also to make sure y'all know, subscribe to channel 724. We're going to have some more questions here with KB. He's going to give you an itinerary of what's going on. We also going to recap the back-to-school ball-out event that we had, also with the free haircut and backpack events. And we've also got some more stuff coming up. So make sure you stay tuned here on the corner. And we're going to take a quick moment, and then we're going to come right back, and we're going to check out Juju's highlights real quick, because he's one of the few youth holding it down here in the L, repping every week out there on that gridiron. So salute to him. Salute to those who I named earlier, and we'll be right back here on the corner. They're getting tackles. I see him. We got some more on that, right? Because I know he had a touchdown in the long run. I want to make sure we got those. If not, you know what I'm saying, I will definitely get those on my Facebook. So if you got me on Facebook, I will have those on there. I'll get that touchdown there, because he had a nice touchdown run. He had a couple of stiff arms, a couple of good hits this week. So we'll get those going in just a minute. But for right now, let's we got a couple photos here of Mr. DJ KB, and we're gonna get right to those. So let's get to that first picture with you, and I believe you with the Burks brothers at the and you had an event. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. You had an event that you had this last week. Tell us about it.
Man, it was the 25th anniversary of Oasis Barbershop.
Okay.
Did it for my brother. He's been in the game for 25 years, and it was an amazing road. I mean, how long he took it from where he took it from. Started out at 2, and then he went and where did he go to? He went, in fact, went to Omaha.
Okay. So we got y'all fellas on there looking sharp. Yeah. Everybody looking A1. I see you. Okay. Yeah. And I've known the Burks brothers for a very long time. I know they solid cats. I met Donnell a long time ago. I mean, I know he sees a lot of people, so he probably don't remember me. But y'all really have put together a solid body of work. I remember going to Oasis when the Burks brothers worked there, and I remember just the volume of people in there. Like, if you came in there on a Friday, you could come in and maybe like 11 something, you might not leave till 3:34. Like, and the barbershop, as you probably know, can turn into church real fast. You get a lot of life lessons in there. You find out, exactly what people think about your outfit or what someone wore last week. I mean, you really,
it's real.
The barbershop is real. It's real, and I think you all have helped grow that culture to an acceptable culture where, people want to go to the shop. People, even if they're not getting a haircut, want to go to the shop just because the shop is a place where, like, and I don't want to steal Cedric the Entertainer's line from Barbershop, but he said it's our country club. It's our place where we can be ourselves.
It is.
And I really do believe that. I'm gonna crank you up on your volume a little bit because you're talking kind of soft right now. I didn't want to bust you out on you. But you was talking a little soft.
Okay,
I'm kicking you up
I'm
real
just
quick.
laid
Yeah,
back.
no, I hear you.
We in the.
I hear you.
I don't know if we have to yell a little bit.
I'm
using my inside voice like I tell my kids.
You was doing a story time voice.
No, I'm using my inside voice.
What she was basically, you brought the R&B voice, trying to,
I'm like, I'm gonna use my inside voice today. But okay, we get it.
Yeah, kick your name real quick. We talk a little louder.
Let's get it then. Okay.
So
No,
So,
that picture is right there, man. We was paying homage, you know what I'm saying, to DJ Romeo, Donnell Jones, for y'all don't know. He was doing it for a while, and I just wanted to give him that love, and that's why Nate and Corey came through. You know, they was in the barbershop as well. Corey was there for 5 years, and he learned a lot of stuff from Romeo. He learned a lot of stuff from me, and we teach one, you know.
Each one teach one.
Each one teach one. That's what we was doing.
And we'll get those other clips of you and the rest of the fellas on there that we can take a look at. I'm gonna grab some water.
There's another one on there with we was giving him an award. Me and Alita was that he was receiving for the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, we got him a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna come up in a minute, but.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we're just cycling through the pictures right now, but obviously, when it comes to community involvement and community awareness, as we can see right there, you're looking pretty dapper there in that gray there, man.
Yeah, that's from Eddie Brown. It's called Vicente Clothing. So he matter of fact, EB, man, he does a lot of stuff in the community as well. He's with teammates, and he made that suit for me. So I got to give him props on that.
Okay,
man.
that's pretty clean. Hey, EB, if you're watching, give us a call in about 10 minutes, man. We'd like to talk to you, chop it up. I might need to get a suit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty comfortable with my sweats and shorts, but it might be time to grow up a little bit and get something different on there. And we're gonna roll to the other pick as well. I think we got a couple more picks in there as well. So the event was held at the gala. I imagine it was a good scenery. It was a good time.
Good time, beautiful people, great vibe. I mean, man, look at him.
That's a solid picture right there.
Yeah, he was crying.
And
it was deep. Yeah, I mean, hey, man, it was that type of moment where, you know, people always give people praise when they die and tell them how good they is. Man, we did that when he was alive.
And that's one thing he'll never forget.
And right. So that's real big, man. And you know, he deserved it. I mean, just to sit up here and some people. Matter of fact, there was a lady, man, Betty Brown. I don't know if you know her. She had 40 years in the game in the cosmetology industry. So I mean, you want to praise those people and give them real props, because it's hard in this industry to be in it for. Some people don't make it to 2. So just think about 25 and 40. That's pretty big right there.
That's substantial.
And he's still going. He's going strong. So hey, man, you gotta give props to do, and I'm telling you.
So in terms of saying that, I'm glad you said give him props and props to do. Let me make sure real quick that I give my props to Mr. Juju. I do apologize. I will get that touchdown run uploaded this week for you. But I do want to let you know I did see it. Very proud of you. Definitely very proud of you. You've been working hard all season. Shout out to Camp Cali as well. Cali really had as a gift working with those kids, and you see the improvement. As a matter of fact, right now we're gonna go to Carmelo Lolo McAfee, Justin McAfee, and Whitney Augustine. That is their beautiful son they have there. He is a talented young man. Finished 9th and 10th at the Junior Olympics nationally. On a nationwide scale as the 9th and 10th fastest 8-year-old in the U.S. right now. So
what?
Yeah, he's serious business. Okay. So we're gonna check out his highlights from the gridiron here in just a second.
And Cali working with him?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Cali's doing it. Yeah, Cali's doing it. Okay.
He was out there working. Okay. So we're gonna check out Mello real quick, and then after that we'll be right back here with DJ KB here on channel 724 in Kirkland's Corner.
Watch for a pass. Get him. Let's go, Melo. Let's go, Melo. Let's go, Melo. Good job. Pass, Melo. Pass, Melo. Pass, Melo. Go get him, Ty. Yeah, Kai. Yeah, Kai. Go, Melo! Turn up! Go! Bye-bye! Yeah! Only 6 right here, boy. 6. Get. There you go! There you go.
Keep going.
Touchdown.
Go, go.
Keep going.
There you go. He go.
What's changed to now? I mean, you can go through the 10,000s of things that have changed, or just name a couple things that you really noticed have changed in the community, both from good and bad to just how the world spins, how the L turns.
Man, I mean, there was a lot of spots that you could do parties at. Now, I mean, there's less venues. You know.
Why do you think that is?
Why, man?
Do we want to be real about it, or do we want to sugarcoat it?
Let's sugarcoat it. I'm all.
Let's
Let's
sugarcoat it?
sugarcoat it a little bit. You know why it is.
Let's sugarcoat it.
You know why it is. It is what it is. I mean, I think there should be more people that get in the business if they want to do that. I mean, it's a hard business too. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've seen brothers in it. You know that I ain't gonna say their names, but they used to run it and they used to do a good job. And you know, they had to go ahead and go a different route. It's support. You got to have support.
You have to.
And
Support is big.
sometimes we don't support like we should.
Mm.
So, you know, we go out there, you see someone doing it, and they always saying there's nothing for somebody. Hey, go ahead and support them. You know, make it happen so they can keep on continue bringing that hot vibe.
You know what you just did? I think with that comment, you just have our stay out of your feelings statement of the week. The SOIP statement of the week. Support like you should. So for anybody that was listening to what KB just said, support like you should. And make sure you stay out your feelings. That's what the SOIP is all about. But when you really think about that, I see a lot of memes out there that say, when they're not clapping when you score is when you need to pay attention. Now that's important, but at the same time, if we're gonna stay out of our feelings, how do you deal with not getting the support you believe you should get from people you think should be supporting you? How much better does it feel then when you have somebody you don't know from a can of paint telling you, hey man, you all that, man. I need to find your info. I need a car so I can have you, you know, be here for me when I have this event. But on the flip side of that as well, how does it feel when there's people you don't know that are asking you for this, and then you've got people you do know, and you watching them have a subpar event, subpar whatever it is, because their pride wouldn't allow them to ask or support you in the way that we feel they should. How do you deal with things like that? Especially in a SOIF, stay out of your feelings setting such as this. How are you able to stay out of your feelings, but also realize that the support you get is going to be what you get, and you just kind of have to accept it?
Man, listen, you can't help everybody, right? You can't take everybody with you. So
everybody can't go.
You got to, you know, keep on pushing, and you reach out to the people. And if they reach out back, then it's all love. And you can try. Everybody's not going to want to reach out. Everybody's going to want to do their own thing, and that's okay. You can want to do your own thing. That's good.
Right.
I'm going to support everybody, man, because I want everybody to win. You know what I'm saying? If you can win, that's going to help us to go ahead and open some more doors for somebody else.
It's all about opening the doors, because I think, and I don't want to say that I have opened any doors, but I feel like once this movement once the corner kind of kicked off a little bit more, I started to see a little bit more live feeds. I've seen more people wanting to talk about things, want to have more of an open discussion. And for me personally, I don't say that it was me, but I do notice the patterns of people in terms of this, what we're doing now, and it's kind of like,
it's flattering.
It is, man. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels good, because I know some people personally have hit me up and been like, hey man, I see what you're doing, man. I'm gonna do my thing too. And I'm always like, cool, man, do it 110%. Let me know how I can help. And I think I've been grateful for the fact that I've had negativity already, so I know how to deal with that. But I've also had people go out of their way to be like, look, man, I'm watching. I'm tuned in. I had somebody, no lie, hit me up. It was at about 6:30. It was about 7:30 Eastern time. And they was blowing my phone up. Like, how do I find your show? I'm like, what show are you looking for? He's like, I'm trying to watch Kirkland's Corner. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, well, something's on right now. And I said, I don't know what's on right now, brother. I said, but I'll be on at 8. Right. But I'll be on at 9 Eastern time. So, you know, that's something that for me in my life was never a part of it. I've always had the dream of being in this setting, but I haven't always, you know, necessarily pushed myself to the level I need to get to. And we can talk about that obviously because you're not even from the state. So to be where you are and get the respect you get here, I don't think you understand how much that says about you and your ability to work, stay grounded, and put your nose to the grind, because there's a lot of people from here who don't get love. You know that as well as I do.
You're right.
And so like I said, to be an outsider that we welcomed in, and to watch what you're doing now, and to see, you know, when I see the flyer, I see the tags, I know what I'm gonna get with a DJ KB event. I know exactly what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the type of energy, the dope, awesome energy that I love. That's what I have, and that's what you have to have.
It's a brand that you put out there.
When did you know that you had that?
Over time, man. I just know I wanted to be better each and every time. Every time I seen something that I did a mistake, I corrected that mistake, and I wanted to go beyond that. Mm-hmm. You know. Did
you make your mistake at 100%?
I go full throttle, man. Listen, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of parties that you do, and you be like, wow, I could have did that way better. But people are like, man, I love that. And I'm thinking like, what?
It's a different
you love that, but that, you know, I'm hard on myself because I know what I would want.
And I think you got to be your biggest critic.
So yeah, you want to be treated like, man, you want to walk in and you want that ambience to be right. You want them people to be dressed. You want, you know. I done did comedy. I done did rap shows. I done did R&B shows. I done had shows for my birthday. Each type of event, you want something special to stick out where people remember, be like, wow, yo, I remember we used to throw the backyard boogies, the biggest parties in town at I don't know if y'all know where it's at. It's a Country Pines. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. We had them coming out. It's a dirt road. We had them going to this house, and you seen nothing but a field. You seen 2-3 stories. It was like we had the downstairs, we had the upstairs, and we had the outside. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we had techno upstairs, hip hop on this side, inside, and then we just had hip hop and R&B outside. I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody in there jealous. I'm talking about anybody that you could think. You would be like, well, how he get there? How'd she get there? What? Exactly. And they was coming in trunks. You hear what I'm saying? Trunks. No, they was filled with the cars, but they was hiding in the trunks. Because it was $10 to get in. They were like, wait a minute, man, we want to come in here. But that's when times
was a little different.
And I mean, we rocked out. And I'm telling you, so I take those times and I just bring them and like, man, how can you, just do it over and over and over and just give people something exciting to be excited about and just want to go
That's the thing. You have to give people something to be excited about. And so that's why I think when you have your events, when you have those things, when I see the name, I know what I'm going to get, which is why I'm tuned in. And it's no shade to anyone else, because I see a lot of people who do their thing. You know, shout out to my guy Champ Cervantes with Faith. I see them do a lot of things.
That's nice. They nice.
You know what I'm saying? And I just see there's a wave of good energy going around the city right now. But it has to. We have to give a lot of that contributional factor to you. And people like D-Love and XL and people who have been rocking the crowd for us for years. And, you know, I know we don't want to talk about being old, but, I mean, for years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's, for me, like I said, I'm remembering just, man, because Sertango, the Chatterbox, those things,
you remember
man. Come on, man. You know I remember.
You know XL made that hub for us. It was XL, Nick the Quick, Bode. They had, man, I remember the Chatterbox. I was in there DJing, and I'm telling you, it was turned up every time you went. Saturday. You knew what time it was. You wanted to get in, and you had to be there at a certain time.
Come on. You wasn't at 8. You wasn't at 10:30. Forget about it.
It was a wrap.
And now we seeing people not even getting there until 12.
Well, you know, since they set the time back. to 2 now.
But even so then it was at 1 o'clock. But we wanted to juke from as long as we could until the impossible. Because now with that extra hour, you really.
But just think about it, man. People don't dance like they used to. They'll get on social media. They'll hold their camera. They got their thing like this popping, like they having a good time, and then they not interact. They interacting with their phone more than they interacting with their man.
Phone down and get to frowning right away. Like, man, I don't want to be here. He's here with her, you know, all that type of stuff, man. That's why people really got to put their phone down.
Man, they don't remember that good.
You can take a selfie, you know what I'm saying, but put the phone down, enjoy. Like you said, enjoy the ambiance.
It's the youth, man. They don't know how to speak to each other no more, man. They texting before going on a date. Hey, and you right here, like, hey, I'm right here.
That's funny you said that. And speaking of the youth, we about to get ready to check out the J&J Express. Okay. They are a corner favorite here on channel 724. So we'll check them out real quick, and then when we come back and talk to DJ KB. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the J&J Express. And also, my man Justin JP Foden had a crazy weekend on the gridiron this weekend. He went crazy. He had 3 touchdowns in the first. I want to say first quarter, but he had in the first half. All receiving catches. I mean, just yak yards, all that. So we're gonna check out those 2 highlights of the J&J Express at Justin JP Foden, and then we're gonna get back. We're gonna talk a little bit about the back to school event and check out some pics and videos here with DJ KB. And make sure y'all know you tuned in to channel 724. Click, share, subscribe, and stay tuned in here to the corner. Shout out to my man Sam, too. He cranky today, but shout out to my man Sam. We'll be back in a minute.
I hope so. They said it was supposed to be raining today. Right.
Yes, I did.
3-5.
There you go, son.
Come on.
Here it comes, Jordan. Here come the screen.
It's not.
Get it up. Yeah! Wait, man, you're not finna run me over like that. I'm sorry.
If you do, you ain't about to get away with it.
Hell no.
Go.
Go back.
What was that? Oh,
What?
yeah, run him over.
Jordan! There you go. Get him out of there, Nick! Nope. Boy, you ain't throwing on that.
Good work.
Leave the little girls alone. Go! There you go!
All the way up.
I just came wrong.
Get that, yeah!
There you go.
Hold on to it!
Run it back!
Come on, P!
Run it
back. Watch the field.
Go, baby, go!
There you go. It's in the move.
Yeah, buddy! Come on, P! Go, P!
It's MK through the house. I'm back in the building with my man DJ KB.
What it do? What it do?
You know what I'm saying? So we checking out some of these highlights, man. I'm telling you right now, like the kids, and we watching this one right here. Hold up, keep going. Fast. That's track speed. Hey, he's number one in the nation in the 200. Damn. No lie, number one in the nation. He got the goal.
No, I see why.
That breakaway speed is something different, bro. It's something totally different because like you can't catch what you can't see. Now, as promised, real quick, and I know we're going back to a real quick commercial break. Shout out to my little nephew. Appreciate Alan Jr. Juju. We got his clips. We gonna show him right now. So we'll be right back here on the corner. We're gonna finish up with DJ KB. We got a lot of events coming up. We got pictures and we got slides coming up from the back to school event. We're gonna close out and let you know what's coming up. And like I said, channel 724, we here on the corner. Stay tuned.
Go get him!
Get him! It's down, there you go!
Yeah! Run, baby! Go, get him!
There you go!
Good job, baby! Go, baby! Go, Joe!
And my man, okay, like I said, I'm back. It's MK through the house. I'm back with my man DJ KB. I'm watching a little nephew right here, my man Juju. He handling business. Got a couple little stops there. Look at him get a little run there. Okay, ooh, little breathing stop there. Okay, we got one more clip, man. What we got a little defense here. We watching in real quick. Flip out there. Sit him down. Okay, Juju, I see you. So shout out to nephew, man. We had to get those clips out there for you. So also though, we here with DJ KB.
One time,
we had the back to school event. Saying we could get those videos from the back to school event. Just something real quick, you know what I'm saying? We want to show and enjoy these clips. These are some quick little videos to pics. It's just a little 2-second blurb pic. Just shows kind of the faces, the nature of the back to school event. Enjoy these, and we'll be here with you too.
That's what my guy right on it and then put the phone down.
Well, that's a good one.
All right. Look at that pit.
Come on, like that. There you go.
Yeah, right there.
I'm back in it, I gotta get it, I gotta live it. Gotta be known as one of the best that ever did it. I got them livid, probably why they looking so timid. Give me $1, I come back and feed the whole village. To share a track with me, really a whole privilege. I'm so fearless, they so clueless, I really do this. I'm teaching students, I'm still in this bitch, going stupid. Played it cool from my mama, the law is so ruthless. They'll gun you down and get paid leave, that's crazy. From the streets to the top, I call that Jay-Z. You better play my music, baby, before you play me. This that 4K living, I'm so HD. They wanna know all your business when you stay low-key. Late night, do or die, bumping Pope. On the road to success, it could get lonely. but getting to your destination is the major key. You wanna get to this money, then get involved. You wanna do better for your people, then get involved. You wanna change your life forever, better get involved. Then you change your hustle, problem solved. You wanna get to this money, then get involved. You wanna do better for your people, then get involved. You wanna change your life forever, better get involved. Then you change your hustle, problem solved. I stay gassing, I stay snapping, this is a passion. I might slip, I might fall, but I got the traction. I'm eating over here, my yeah, I stay snacking. The world is my playground, I'ma start packing. You can't lose being yourself, I am not capping. These boys still in my flow, I guess they kidnapping. Is you fake, is you real, I think you mismatching. It's all about the streams now when you go gold to platinum. This generation so f***ed up, I don't know what to do. I guess I just stay to myself to feel comfortable. But anyway, I'm getting paid in different ways. These niggas getting played like the arcade. I'm talking Tekken 5, I'm trying to stay alive. I guess I just mob on them like a wise guy. After this, I might just sneak up in your top 5. But the end's always gon' hate, I don't know why. You wanna get to this money, then get involved. You wanna do better for your people, then get involved. You wanna change your life forever, better get involved. Then you change your hustle, problem solved. You wanna get to this money, then get involved. You wanna do better for your people, then get involved. You wanna change your life forever, better get involved. Then you change your hustle, problem solved. After this, I might just sneak up in your top 5. But the end's always gon' hate, I don't know why. After this, I might just sneak up in your top 5. But the end's always gon' hate, I don't know why. You wanna get to this money, then get involved. You wanna do better for your people, then get involved. You wanna change your life forever, better get involved. Then you change your hustle, problem solved. You wanna get to this money, then get involved. You wanna do better for your people, then get involved. You wanna change your life forever, better get involved. Then you change your hustle, problem solved.
All right, we back. Well, we saw the pictures, we saw the videos. I can attest from a voice perspective that I had a great time. It was a great time. I got to run the back to school event, the ball out, the hoop session. So obviously, as you know, I like to talk. So that's what I got to do. I got to announce it. Shout out my boy Kamar Chanel. He helped me run the event too as well.
He did his thing, man.
We had a great time. It was a good time watching the kids hoop. But more importantly, this was an event for kids to get haircuts right before school, get backpacks, things like that. Because if you hip to the culture, there's a saying that a fresh cut has you feel like a new man or a new woman. So for kids, especially kids who maybe aren't able to have that fresh cut, right before school, to have a new backpack with new fresh pencils, the number 2, the fresh number 2s, don't nothing go harder than that. You have those that don't have that. You have to be mindful of that. So this event was really geared towards making sure the community was fed. Shout out DJ Breeze, DJ Swift, excuse me. Shout out Danielle Noonan and her dance company. I think it's Edge, I believe. Man, shout out everybody that was there. Franz G, I know, was in a couple of those pictures. Norland Pure Water. Shout out Adam Alexander. Just a lot of people helped bring this event together, but we got to come to the focal point of who brought the event together. And we're talking to you again, my man. So first off, big ups. The event was crazy. When I got there, the line was wrapped around M Street, halfway down the block. How did that make you feel, man? You did
There's
this
no
stuff.
words.
I know you had help.
Hey, man,
did this
you
stuff.
can't do nothing without your people. You got to have a team around you, and that's what I try to do. I try to have a solid team that know what we need to do. I can't do it all by myself, man. Wow, it was just amazing. You know what I'm saying? The turnout, the people that came out. I mean, we did like 781 heads. Gave away 810 backpacks filled with supplies. Not only to mention, we had underwear and
Run
socks
those
in
numbers
there.
one more time.
781 heads. We cut boys, girls. We did braids. We flipped it. So then we gave 810 backpacks, which had school supplies, plus underwear and socks. I wanted to sit up here and give these kids something that they can remember and they can be like, wow, okay, hey, we ate good. We fed over 2,000 people.
Y'all did the thing.
Man, I mean, there
Shout out Mary Ellis too. They was in the
Mary
building as well.
Ellis. You had Mary Ellis. What is it? What's the donut spot over there? It's crazy. Hertz was in the building. Oh, bro,
Hertz
you should have seen it. Hertz went crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. There's one time after I left the bar, I went.
Man,
When Hertz got me a half dozen, I ain't want to move after I ate them donuts. They was good though.
Man, I mean, we went from 10 to 6, and trust me, they was there at 9. So
yeah, I was
in
there.
the rain.
I was
in
there.
the rain, mind you.
Because the tournament was up in the air.
It was.
I
I mean, you kept on calling me like, hey, man, listen, y'all.
Shout out to any of the viewers who was hounding my phone.
My man called me and said, KB, tell me the word. I said, hey, son gonna break, man. We gonna break. Hey, man, tell me the word. Son gonna break. As a matter of fact, we gonna start a little later. Everything gonna be on board. What'd you do?
I handled it.
You handle it. That's what we do.
I handled it.
Under pressure, any type of weather, we handle it, right?
I had to do it. I had some people on my neck, but we had to do it. And we did it the A Fresh way. Shout out to the label, by the way, for y'all that don't know. At Normal Fresh. It's the label, man. Also, October 12th, we got an event. We back at 1867 Bar.
Okay.
DJ Swift. Stay tuned for details on that. Shout out Platinum Vibe Promotions. Lamar and DJ Swift on that as well. But back to DJ KB, the event was solid. Really, what for me, like I said, you asked me to help host it, and I was very excited to do it because I got an energy about me that I got to get out there like Street Fighter. I gotta get that energy. I gotta get that energy out there, man. And so this was cool for me, and I don't think people really understand. Like, did I heckle the kids? Yes, because will they experience that when they go there? Absolutely. Now, I didn't go overboard. I wasn't calling kids names or like that, but the kids airballed it. Yeah, I let them know they airballed it. I definitely did, because you know what? There's gonna be other people that's gonna do that, and I feel like now in a setting where you among friends, family. You can get used to it, because you're going to have people who are not friends and family yelling some pretty obtuse things at you coming down the road. As we've seen, as the world is kind of taking kind of a little turn to the backside, you know, you got to have a strong mind, strong insides to deal with these kind of things, because if not, you just won't be able to do what you need to do. And it's important, man. And I think that you doing that for the youth was very important, man. So big ups on making that event happen. I think you said something about another event in...
We're working on something right now? Yeah, in December, man. Okay. In December, around about December 8th, you know, like I said, this nonprofit right here means a lot to me. We want to do stuff quarterly.
And what's the name of that nonprofit?
It's called Visionary Youth.
Visionary Youth?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to pull it up real quick on the screen so y'all can see that. Make sure you go follow this page on Facebook. Like it. Stay in tune with it. Know that when you see this, it has to do with DJ KB, so you can already put that stamp of approval on it. Know that you don't need to question it. So Visionary Youth, we're going to stay in tune with that. But go ahead. What were you saying?
I mean, we got something, like I said, we want to do stuff quarterly. We want to do stuff, 4 times a year. Just one time is cool. It wasn't good enough for me. I want to keep on pushing, because, like I said, what happens after that one time, they get into that mode. So that Visionary Youth,
and that's
is
the
real.
symbol, right?
Oh, man, that's the symbol, man.
Visionary Youth. It looks sharp.
Man, it took me a minute to get there. But once you see your vision,
the vision clear, man,
it's a wrap. And that's what we want to do. We want to do something for these kids, and we're going to continue to go ahead and support. We're going to empower. We're going to sit up here and give them, like you said, reach their full potential, but in a way that it helps them just grow to heights on end. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to do. Absolutely. So we just trying to build that foundation. And with Visionary Youth, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take it there.
And one last time, real quick, before we figure out what's going on this weekend with you, we're going to check out our highlights again from our youth football team, all the way from Juju to Lolo to the J&J Express to JP4. We're going to check them out one time. We'll be back after that brief intermission. Check out these highlights. Enjoy these kids. These kids have been putting on for the city of Lincoln for a while now. Football season's almost over. They've been putting in solid work. So big ups to the following names. Like I said, appreciate Allen Jr., Juju, Carmelo, Lolo McAfee, Justin J.P. Fulton, and Justin and Jordan Anderson, the J&J Express. We're going to go back through all their highlights real quick, and we're going to close up here with KB, and we right here on Kirkland's Corner on channel 724. Make sure you subscribe and share, man. We out here.
Go get him!
Get him. Chase him down. There you go.
Yeah! Run, baby! Go, get him!
There you go.
Good job, baby! Go, baby! Go, Joe!
Watch for a pass. Get him, get him, get him.
Let's go, Melo!
Go, Melo! Hey! Let's go, Melo! Good job!
Pass, Melo. Pass, Melo. Pass, Melo. Go get him. Go get him, Ty. Yeah, Kai. Yeah, Kai. Go, Melo! Turn up! Turn up! Go! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Yeah! Only need 6 right here, boy. 6. Get. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Keep going!
Touchdown!
Go, go!
Keep going!
There you go! Keep going! I hope so. They said it was supposed to be raining today. Right.
Yes, I did.
Let's go 3-5.
There you go, son.
Come up, come up.
Here it comes, Jordan. Here come the screen.
It's not long.
Get it up. Yeah! Man, you're not finna run me over like that. I'm sorry.
If you do, you ain't about to get away with it.
Hell no.
Go. Go back. What was that? Oh,
Boy.
yeah, run him over.
Jordan! There you go. Get him out of there, Nick. Nope. Boy, you ain't throwing on that.
Good work. Good work.
Leave the little girls alone.
Go! There you go! All the way out.
Get that, yeah!
There you go.
Go! Go! Go!
Run it back!
Come on, P!
Run it back. Watch the field.
Go, P! Go!
There you go! It's in the move!
Yeah, buddy! Come on, P! Go, P!
All right. So those are some highlights, man. I'm telling you what, these kids are something else, man. I gotta watch JP run this one one more time, man. Just for y'all that don't know, JP was first in the nation in the Junior Olympics at the 200. You see that? Couldn't nobody even touch. There was a kid that turned around and asked why. That's what he asked. He asked, why do we even have to run after him? There's no point. You're right. You're right. There was no point.
No point.
There was no point. So KB, we here with DJ KB, the legendary Lincoln legend KB now,
Man.
because he said he born.
Hey, man, I'm here.
He from the Lou, but he got his stripes here, and we all right with that.
Hey, I'm good.
KB, you got something going on this weekend, man?
Man, set it off Saturdays, man.
Where we at on Set It Off Saturday?
Man, the Royal Grove. I know y'all know about it. Oh,
we got a call.
man, we
Hold
get a
on.
call like this.
And it seemed like somebody I know too. Sam, should I move this mic over here real quick? Go, man. We'll move the mic over here.
Man.
I know I can read. That says Eddie Brown. What's going on, EB? What's going on, fam?
I'm good. How you doing?
Hey, I'm cooling, man. I'm cooling here with this guy. They call him DJ KB, Eddie. I don't know if you know nothing, but I don't know if you know anything about him. But if you could, man, tell me something about KB real quick, man. Tell me something these people don't know, man.
Oh, something they don't know. They probably don't know that he's an excellent father. He's there for his kids and his family. He got a couple kids too, man, but he takes care of all of his babies, man. He's a mentor. He gives back to his community. He got several brothers that he mentors that look up to him, and he inspires them and motivates them. He's a great friend, and is there for you when you need him, man. Yeah, he's an all-around good guy. There's some things they don't know about. You know, cute things. Yeah, he used to be a dancer too, but maybe
That's what we doing.
He's a dancer.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Break dance, pop lock. I can do a lot of things, huh?
I'm just glad you didn't say Chippendales, Eddie.
No,
I'm just glad you didn't say that.
Hey, like I said, I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Yeah, oh, that's what we doing, EB. That's what we do. Okay.
Hey, EB though, KB was talking about your clothing line, and we talking about people putting on in the 402. Obviously, I grew up with you, so I know I know the extent of your work. I mean, you out here, bro, and you're not out here for a bad reason. So that's obviously a great thing, because there's a lot of folks and a lot of brothers out here for the wrong reasons. And so, talk to us a little bit about what you going on. I know you got some music, got their own clothing line. Talk to us real quick about who is EB and where can we find him at.
Okay. Well, I'm a product of this community, and let's see, full time working at the Teammates Mentoring Program, as that program's been big in my life since 8th grade. So now I work for the program. Tom Osborne started a mentoring program, so we've mentored over 40,000 kids in 28 years. So that's a blessing. In addition to that, I've been selling insurance for 13 years. And I still sell insurance, all lines of insurance. So if you need any insurance, let me know. Okay. In addition to that, let's see here. I got my own clothing business called Vicente Custom Clothiers. Vicente is named my first child. He's 13, so I named it after him. And then I've got my daughter's almost 11, but I named the clothing business after my boy. So I sell custom clothes for men and women, custom shoes, custom leather goods, leather bags. If you need custom suit, custom shirt, I got you an overcoat. So, yeah, I've been doing that. And in the band business, I've been doing this band business for about 17 years now. First 10 years was with D-Funk. I was the lead singer for D-Funk.
Okay.
And then I broke off about 6-7 years ago and started my own band called the 402. And we've been rocking ever since.
That's what's up, man. It's good for me, EB, and I know a lot of people don't know this. Like I said, we grew up together, so you remember when I was smaller than most people, and when I was still, coming into my own. So for me, bro, let me tell you that it's dope for me to be able to have my own platform, include people like you and KB on here, and see where I can still get to. So I want to let you know, thank you. I do appreciate you calling in and keeping it 100 with us and leaving yourself, susceptible to somebody being like, "Ooh, you was on that show? Oh, we know who you are." You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that because, like I said, you know what type of upbringing I have, and the same for you. And so I think for us to be at this level now, growing up, being grown-ups, is really good to see people that, because let me tell you something real quick, EB. I remember when I was a kid, and I remember you might have been the first cat I've ever seen with the haircut styles that you had back in the 90s, bro. Hey, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. You was one of the coldest to do it, bro.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Don't be cruel. Hey.
It was your prerogative for sure, bro. And I was never mad at it, bro. But
my brother was a barber. I had cuts every week, different cuts.
Yeah. I remember coming to Christ Temple, like, what Eddie got done this week?
The only dude I knew that had a ducktail was popping it. The ducktail.
Yeah, he was going crazy. Real quick, EB, before we get out of here, I know DJ KB said you guys have something going on this weekend. You want to let us know what's going on real quick?
Right. It's our debut event called Set It Off Saturdays, where we have a comedy show with Richard Reese, one of the best comedians around here, as well as my band, the 402. My horn section will be there, and we'll be covering old school hip hop and R&B and current top hits. Top hits on the radio, along with DJ KB, playing the same genres of music. So we're doing that all under one roof with Mary Ellen Soul Food Catering.
Let them fix you a plate.
Food for the soul.
Man.
Yeah, let them fix you a plate. So we're setting that off this Saturday night at the Royal Grove. We all have memories at the Royal Grove. Let's come make some new memories out there here in Lancaster County this Saturday night.
0. Hey man, KB was saying some funny stuff, but I heard what you said. Hey, y'all make sure y'all get out to the Grove this weekend. EB, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna finish up here with KB. I appreciate you tuning in. Hey man, hopefully we can see you on the corner sometime, EB. I mean, I hope that's something we can work out.
Let's do it.
All right, my man. KB, you got anything you want to say to them real quick before you take off?
Hey man, love, peace, and get some hair grease. All right, man. We out.
Hey, EB, I appreciate you, my man. Thank you, bro.
Congratulations to you and your show, baby boy.
I appreciate you, bro. Already,
man.
Already, love. All right, man. That was my man, EB. He was in the building. I always appreciate those calls. Y'all, I can't tell you. I appreciate when y'all call. Y'all support the movement. Because like we said, when you you got to stay out your feelings. So support when you're supposed to. And just know if you don't get the support, it's hard to keep going. Some people gonna clap later on, and you can be able to tell the ones who want to ride the wave, just keep riding your own wave and don't worry about the other people.
For real.
So KB, man, before we get out of here, man, first off, thank you for coming. I hope you appreciate,
Bro,
big up to Sam. Yeah, Sam over there not saying nothing, but shout out to Sam. Hey, if you need photos done, you need to holler at Sam. Like I said, I'm not gonna butcher his last name again, but it starts with an M. And I'll give you the rest of the details if you hit me up on Facebook. But it started with an M. That's all I know. And Sam got a big, genuine smile. So if you see Sam smiling, you know it's real. KB, tell us what we need to know before we got to here real quick, man.
Like you said, man, set it off Saturdays. It's about to be that stuff we've been talking about, that good energy, that great vibe. I mean, we gonna beat Ohio State, right? Come on, man. Game day here this weekend. We beat Ohio State. Let's go. What's the score real quick?
I'm gonna go.
What you gonna go? What you gonna go?
27-21 in a barn burner on some accidental stuff. I can't say we about to whoop them.
No, hey man, we can dream it. We can hope that we put it in the air and let's go with it. You know what I'm saying?
What's the score? What you got for the score?
28-21, man.
28-21. Okay, cool. One away from mine.
Right, I'm just shooting.
Let's keep it safe.
I mean, yeah, and after that, after y'all get done watching the game or going to the game, hey, come on down to the Grove. It's down there. We're going to set it off Saturdays. Like you said, we're going to have comedy show. We're going to have a live bands, old school, new school, hip-hop and R&B, and then your boy Truly going to turn up and turn out. That's what we're going to do. And we got great food. I'm talking about amazing food. Fix you a plate.
Shout out Mary Ellis, Charles Phillips.
Hey,
shout out my man.
I'm telling you, we got something cooking for y'all. He going in the kitchen. They letting him in the kitchen. We bring it out. You gonna smell that good food while y'all laughing, and then we gonna turn it up to some dancing.
Yes, indeed.
Man, it's
so the Royal Grove is a spot to be on Saturday after the game. Make sure y'all check it out. I know Kevin Trust has an event as well at the Bourbon as well.
Yes, sir.
Check him out. Check out the event at the Grove as well. KB, I appreciate you being over there, man. I definitely appreciate it, man.
I'm telling you, we got a lot of stuff coming. So
they might be able to see me somewhere with you.
They're going to see you a lot of places.
Man,
listen, man, we cooking.
You heard it here first.
Hey, we cooking.
I'm everywhere. I'm coming here.
Yo.
Well, so that's going to do our show for this week. Like I said, big ups to a Lincoln legend who has embraced the 402 as his own. Can't say enough about that. For me, for Sam, for Channel 724-ish, love you out there, man. I know you on tour right now doing your thing, man. Hey, keep doing your thing, brother.
Now, that's a good brother right
there. It's all love. It's all love.
Always making it pop.
Absolutely. For my crew, and the crew knows who they are, anybody who rock with the movement, you know, it's all love.
One time.
Kamari has a birthday party. Shout out my man, Kamari Chanel.
Where's the birthday party at?
Sunday at Holmes Lake.
Home Lake?
You there.
Oh, we
You know who DJ, right? D-Love.
D-Love, oh, we in there. Who cooking?
Sunday.
Everybody bring your own stuff. Paula?
Hey, side note, if you come in a Kamari party
and you ain't coming with
have multiple kids
and you ain't coming with nothing,
bring a bag of chips,
man,
you gonna be on the show.
I'm talking about what about the little bag of chips? And they're like, we just come here to kick it. We just come here to kick it with
when they kick it over there in that tent because we need everybody to bring food. So for DJ KB, I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, man,
for Sam, Channel 724. It's MK through the host. Appreciate my athletes. Appreciate Allen Jr., Juju, Carmelo, Lolo, McAfee, Justin JP Fulton, and the J&J Express, Justin and Jordan Anderson. We appreciate y'all for buzzing y'all butts during this football season, the gridiron, the grind, all that. Thank you for giving us something to watch on the highlights. And thank you for tuning into the Corner, Channel 724. Share, subscribe. We out of here. Appreciate you, Sam.